Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pint with Backpacker Mike, and I'm going to be trying this Crooked Thumb Brewery Strawberry Shakedown Strawberry Milkshake Sour. It comes in at 5.8%. Crooked Thumb is out of Safety Harbor, Florida, which is just over here on the west coast near Tampa, St. Pete area. It says this milkshake-inspired fruit beer is jam-packed with strawberry flavor. Generous helpings of vanilla and milk sugar add creamy sweetness, a decadent strawberry dessert in a can. So I'm super excited to give this one a try. But first, as I said before, episode 211, Peru, I'm talking about backpacking through Peru. And this is aerial footage of Peru behind me. Let's talk about budgets while traveling through Peru and the budget. The basic backpacker budget is about 135 pen. As I mentioned earlier, that is the Peruvian sol. We get about $3.72 for $1 or 372 sol for $1, 3.72, so I won't get it right. So 135 pen will cost you about $37 a day. You could stay with that type of budget. You could stay in a hostel. You can eat out a few meals. Now, I would think you'd be able to eat out more because street food is really inexpensive on the US dollar or even other currency, the pound or the euro. It's even more cheaper. But you could eat street food, cook some meals, and you can do free and cheap activities like free walking tours and various other things. A mid-range budget will cost you about 400 pen a day or about $108 a day, which is probably a more comfortable budget to travel on. But you can do a private Airbnb. You can eat out more often for all your meals. You can drink more alcohol because obviously alcohol is where you get the kick in expenses. And you could do more paid activities like surfing or go see Machu Picchu. So Machu Picchu is one of the cool things you can see, and I'll get to that in a later TikTok. How to save money while traveling through Peru. One is to stay in hospedejas. Hospedejas are basically like family-ran hotels. It's basically where they rent out a room. It's like if you're in Spain, if you were in España, it would be a pensión. It's the same thing. It's called hospedejas. It's a family-run hotels, and probably the cheapest place you'll stay outside of the hostels. You can save money by taking public transit. It's super inexpensive there. Eat the meal of the day that is offered in a lot of pubs and cafes. These are set meals, often include multiple plates, like a small appetizer, a meal, and a dessert. Travel off-season, that's April through May, and September through October. You're still going to get some decent weather, but you're in the off-season. Take colectivos. Tivos is, they're basically cheap buses that are privately owned. They'll cost you around 2 to 10 pen or sol to take, and however, they can be confusing because the schedules aren't posted because they're private. So it's kind of like if anybody wants to go out and drive and pick up some people, they'll do it, but there's always some locals there to ask of where the colectivos pick up and tell them where you're going, and they'll tell you exactly where to go. Also, the stops aren't always marked, so you just want to look for a group of locals just sort of hanging out on the side of the street waiting for their colectivo to come get them. Book tours last minute, which is what I normally did, to be honest with you, but showing up at Cusco and booking last minute, it can actually save you money because booking these trips in advance, you'll probably more often than not pay premium prices for those. Look for free walking tours. I always talk about free walking tours whenever you're somewhere in a country, in a major city. Definitely Google free walking tours. Here it's Free Walking Tour Peru. That is the name of the business. And they have tours all around Lima and Cusco for sure. So there you go. We'll talk about public transit, how to get around in the next TikTok, and then we'll talk about a few places to see in the TikTok after that. So let me give this one a try. Strawberry Shakedown for you guys by Crooked Thumb Brewery out of Safety Harbor, Florida. It is a milkshake style sour. It comes in at 5.8%. So let's see what this is all about. Not too much on the nose. I got a light hint of strawberry there towards the end. Let me rinse this mug out here a wee bit. Oop. All right. All right, let's give this a try. Cheers, prost, sláinte, and skål for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. It's milkshake style, so it's a really thick beer. However, that is really good. That is really, really good. Yeah, that is really good. Definitely get a very good strawberry flavor to it. Then, yeah, you get that milkiness, that like ice cream. It literally almost tastes like strawberry milkshake. I mean, literally, with a slight sour kick. It's not overpowering on the sour, but this is delicious. It says this milkshake-inspired fruit beer is jam-packed with strawberry flavor, generous helping of vanilla and milk sugar and creamy, which I read to you guys earlier, but decadent strawberry dessert in a can. I would totally agree with that. Let me do a pour for you guys, and I know this is running over. I truly apologize, but I have a lot to cover today. So, yeah, it's got that little bit of a... Well, the strawberry really comes out on the hard pour. The hard pour brings out more of the bit of a bitterness, I guess, from the strawberry, followed by that really cool sort of milky flavor, like milkshake flavor. This is amazing. I can't believe it. I'm going to give out 2 10s today. But yeah, Crooked Thumb Brewing Company Strawberry Shakedown. If you can find it, you got to get it if you're into sour beers. This would be an introductory sour beer too, because it's not overly sour like some can be. But that's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. I got to give it a 10. Crooked Thumbs Brewing out of Safety Harbor, Florida. Amazing beer. A 10. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. And I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.